Hello everybody, Hugo here with Avitronics with your 2-minute tech tip. Today we are talking about vulnerability discovery. Why is this so important with everything that is happening at the current moment? Cyber attacks are inevitable. It's going to happen. Whether it hits home at your small business, your corporation, or your home office, let's start getting prepared. Now, I've shared other 2-minute tech tips on 7 ways that you can actually improve your security. But vulnerability discovery is something that every company is looking at. And if you are not, I recommend you do. What is it that we actually look for? We look for security weaknesses, right? Where a threat or a potential attack can occur. It's easy avenues, right? Accessibilities into your network. So many ways today to be able to actually enter into a company, right? To get into that network and cause disruption. So where we can potentially find vulnerability in your company: workstations, servers, software, firewalls, apps, operating system, and guess what? Legacy equipment. Many times we don't even think of legacy equipment, but we figure out, well, what do we need to do? And what is it that we actually will do? We'll go in and we'll provide a penetration test or ethical hacking. It simulates an attack. It tests your defenses and determines your exposure. The next thing that we run are vulnerability scanning. And this is going to identify areas within your network that will leave you exposed to a cyber attack. And that includes, right, your network, operating systems, your out-of-date software and firmwares, and all of your IoT devices. Now keep in mind, there are so many devices today connected to a network. We don't even think of it. It's not just your PCs anymore. It's your cameras, printers, refrigerators, lights, coffee makers. And you know what? Many of these are still on default passwords. So part of the process is we start from the outside in, right? We want to try to penetrate through your firewall. We want to test the applications that you're using. We want to see if we can get to that server. And then we go into the inside. Your legacy equipment, like I mentioned before, we come up with a plan. How could we now protect and minimize that risk? Patching on different devices. If you're not current, well, let's look at getting you up to the latest firmware. Or maybe you're operating on totally antiquated version of software. The thing is, you have to take the steps and find a vulnerability discovery. It's worth the time. I can't begin to emphasize this enough with everything going on. Call one of our network specialists at Avitronics for a free assessment. And don't forget to subscribe below and follow our 2-minute tech tip that comes out every Thursday morning. Thank you.